Chun-Li has arrived to City of the Wolves and she looks like a menace, especially when the opponent is in overheat, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with the basics. Movement is much like her Street Fighter brethren Ken, non-cancelable dashes, but she does have one wrinkle he doesn't have, that being her signature wall jump. Here in full glory and even performable off of a hop, which means the opponent is going to have to protect their neck. Now for the normals. Again, similar to Ken, the heavies from SF6 are going to be accessible via command normals. So her iconic stand heavy punch, that's going to be forward C, super cancelable by the way. The big sweep, down forward D, talk to the palms, back C, classic airborne throw bait, forward D, oh you thought you could whiff punish but you can't, down forward C. And even beyond the heavies, she's got almost all of her staple tools. Far round ending style poke, flip over jump scare cross up, overhead that combos on crouch, and of course head stomps, also performable from hop. Before we move on from the normals, there's a couple more things I want to touch on. Forward A is a crucial tool because it's fast, has more range than Crouch C, and combos in the EX legs. Crouch D does not naturally combo in the EX legs. You have to use EX Fireball in between to combo properly. And forward A combos naturally off stuff like stand C, forward D counter hit, and most importantly, stand B counter hit. Stand B most importantly because stand B is +2 on block with 6 frame startup, meaning just doing this button twice is going to frame trap most of the buttons in the game, allowing you to follow with forward A and get a sizable reward. Crouch C naturally combos from stand B and you can use it off things like wild punish dodge attack because you're closer, but at a distance, forward A reaches more reliably than Crouch C. A quick note about doing forward A into EX legs. Forward input into a quarter circle forward like here often gives a DP input instead. In this case you get tensho kicks. To fix this, you simply need to keep rolling that quarter circle forward so you end in up forward instead. Pressing B and D as you arrive at the up forward will ensure you get the quarter circle forward input rather than a DP input. She's also got some potent jump buttons. Jump B is going to be your main cross up tool, while Jump D has a hitbox that I wish you the best of luck dealing with. It is huge and makes her hop pressure very difficult to contest. Neutral Jump D is also another signature Chun-Li normal that retains its classic property of hitting on both sides, so even if an opponent dashes under you, they still have to deal with the button. All the specials are present as well, with light tensho kicks providing your invincible reversal, performable via down down or DP input. Fireball and lightning legs are motion inputs, and air legs are here with all their throw bait goodness. Regular air legs when countering throw gives enough advantage to combo into stand C and can actually take massive life off your opponent. Make sure to do the stand C follow up after a bit of a pause, as regular air legs doesn't allow you to immediately move upon landing, but even though it may feel a bit unorthodox, trust me, it combos. EX air legs allows you to act on the ground faster, granting bigger follow-ups and unlocking the ability to do dope things like launch from Hyoku-sen into EX legs and then combo with Kokosho on the ground. EX Hazanshu can be a big party starter for Chun-Li. As an overhead, it requires the opponent to block standing, and if you got the meter to spare, you could just send EX legs right after, and it can give you big rewards on hit like super or extending into EX SBK and using the different enders from that route. Even if it's blocked, you can use the breaks in EX legs to stay safe. Make sure to switch up which break you use to keep the opponent guessing as well. On counter hit, you also get a meterless combo using stand B into tensho kicks. Spinning bird kick is the only charge input she's got, while there's breaks on Hazanshu, EX lightning legs, and tensho kicks. Hazanshu, you do the flip and stop before the attack. If you've got the opponent scared and blocking, this can catch them with a low since Hazanshu is an overhead. Using Rev Blow is a strong counter to Hazanshu, but that's another benefit of the break. Flip it to nothing means an easy Rev Blow counter. One thing to keep in mind though is dodge attacks wreck this move and can potentially even punish your break. EX Lightning Legs has 2 breakpoints, one during the first series and one during the second series. These flexible breakpoints are especially beneficial when the opponent is in overheat, and you can break just as they get guard crush without actually having to finish the rest of the legs. This also allows you to cancel to Hazanshu at different timings for more jump scare overheads. Both breakpoints are also 0 on block, allowing you to stay safe, another big benefit of the breaks on EX Lightning Legs. Heavy and EX Tensho kicks have the classic Fatal Fury DP breakpoint that lets you tack on supers. Speaking of which, you already know Kokosho and Hyoku-sen are available in full force. Kokosho being faster and allowing you to combo in tighter windows, while Hyoku-sen jump cancel in the follow-ups is preserved with all of its power, both in the forms of extensions and the air target combo to set up grounded pressure. The Redline Gear version even has a breakpoint where you can set up strong Oki since rolls are locked out. Throwing a slightly delayed fireball means the opponent wakes up directly into it, granting combos on hit and pressure on block. Throwing the fireball immediately causes it to dissipate before the opponent blocks, but you can use that to your advantage by establishing the delayed setup first and then use the immediate timing to sneak in a throw while they think they have to block the fireball. Mental damage guaranteed. Her hidden gear is 7-star Shining Kicks with the fastest startup of any of her supers, so if you're experimenting and one of the other supers works, then you know this one will too. Oh, and you know we got conversions. Tensho Kicks, Lightning Legs, and Spinning Bird Kick are your main meterless enders. The EX conversions though, go for days with this character. It feels like anything you can dream of can be done. Off of Crouch D, which is her signature crouch medium kick, EX fireball combos at most ranges, and from here you can extend into EX legs and then do whatever the hell you want. Go straight into super. Use EX SBK for a lot of corner carry and a sick looking EX air legs juggle after. EX Hazanshu lets you convert with EX Tensho or just straight into Kokosho supers. Or if you're in the corner, you can get heavy Tensho break after as well. Next, let's go over some of the City of the Wolves specifics like feints and dodge attacks. Her regular feint is the startup of lightning legs, but she stops before throwing any kicks, perhaps a way to fake out a legs block string while then continuing to pressure the opponent with throw or subsequent attacks. Her faster feint is the fireball variation. This is what you're going to want to use to cancel normals a vast majority of the time. Grants significantly better frame data on whatever happens, allowing Chun to combo from stuff like palms and the double swipe, while also being 0 on block. Her dodge attacks are a love letter to third strike. Low dodge is very reminiscent of her third strike overhead, while her high dodge is quite similar to her back medium punch from that game. On to one of everybody's favorite topics, Rev Blows, and man, she's got some nasty ones. Ground Rev Blow has tremendous range. Having something like this lets you call out options from a space where your opponent might go with some a little longer duration because of the distance, only to get completely crushed. It's also a useful ender off EX legs for extra corner carry, damage, and Oki. Air Rev Blow lifts Chun up in the air slightly while stalling, making this an excellent way to counter anti-airs, but more importantly, it gives great enders for EX air legs and EX Spinning Bird Kick. One cheeky way to use it is during head stomp pressure. If you've been harassing your opponent with them, then they might try to invincible reversal through the sequence, but the air Rev Blow completely destroys that option. Now let's get back to what I mentioned at the beginning. Her overheat pressure is insane. Hazanshu does a gargantuan chunk of guard bar damage, while Lightning Legs and SBK have numerous hits which shave off a lot as well. Chaining her EX moves together completely melts the opponent's guard bar. You can literally 100% to 0 if they don't check the Hazanshu, and some of the sequences don't even allow you to mash on the Hazanshu without an invincible move. And you can take damn near the whole guard bar and a true block string as well. So if you do any damage beforehand, you can almost always guarantee a guard crush if you get them to block again. Don't get caught in overheat because guarding will not be an option for long. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think of Chun-Li.